everyone, and welcome to our dark corner of madness. Tonight we will be exploring the monstrosities that slip past doorways, the shadows that reach out from beneath your bed, and the deepest fears that humanity has all but forgotten. My name is Halie, and I will be your keeper of horrors tonight. This evening we are diving into the Call of Cthulhu 7th edition. Last session, our group of investigators had just boarded the Constellatia, a small cruise ship that Sir Isel Hilderoy paid off to take a small group of his closest acquaintances on what he described as a once-in-a-lifetime adventure. You all know Isel through his somewhat strange obsession with the occult, and could not refuse such a wonderful free trip. You all learned that he brought a strange artifact with him on board, and that the true purpose of the cruise was to search the ruins of another boat that he believed harbored a connecting piece. Earlier today, a Frenchman by the name of Bastien Laurent ventured under the water to find this very thing. Unfortunately, Mr. Laurent would not return with the piece of the artifact. Rather, the gruesome remains of his mangled, bloated corpse was hoisted on board, and panic took the ship. Throughout the pandemonium, all of you could hear the screams of confused crew members as they were unsuccessful in starting the engines. In the confusion, it also seems the captain is nowhere to be found. No one seems to know what's going on. Would you all like to give just a quick introduction of your characters again for anyone that missed the last episode?
Who would you like to start with?
Let's see. Let's start with Jake.
Hi, everyone. I am playing John Fairbanks, and I am a Axor. And I've come onto this ship to have a little bit of a weekend fun. And, well, you know what? It's turning out to not be all that much fun. I mean, first night was great, but today's turning out to be a little bit different.
All right. How about Shar next?
Hey everybody, I'm Shar. My pronouns are she, her, and today I'm playing Lucille. And Lucille is also she, her. She's very, very old. These young whippersnappers better drag her around because her fear response is to just stand there frozen. She's a pilot of Isel, sorry, and she has a pet snake named Simon, a little albino gardener snake. Not poisonous, don't worry. And yeah, we'll see what happens. She's early to bed, early to rise. Did not expect dead men perhaps walking on board.
Oh boy.
I need a quick clarification because in my entire life, is it gardener snake or garter snake?
I've always said garter snake.
Okay. I've always said garter.
I think I've always said gardener. Just little snakes doing little gardens.
I think either option is good.
I just looked it up. It is definitely garter.
Fuck me.
But you could be mixing garter and garden snake, which are... Because that is a thing. Garden snakes are a thing. So maybe it was like, is it a garter snake or is it a garden snake? It's just gardener snake. There you go.
So cute. Okay, how about Rose?
Thank you.
Very cute. I think it's very cute. Oh, intro. Right. I'm Rose, and I'm playing Penny Ashcroft. She's the sort of bookie nerd from a curio shop. Turned scream queen as of the last episode when she saw the bloated, dead body of Laurent come out of the water. So there's that.
That'll do it. Okay, and Kelly, would you like to introduce your character?
Hey, I'm Kelly. My pronouns are they, them. And I'm playing Josephine Chase, this is definitely her real accent, and her pronouns are she, her, and she's a bit of a debutante and not at all a criminal who steals a bunch of stuff. And, now that she saw that body come out of the water, she's just gone plumb out her mind looking for a way to get off this ship.
All right. So I believe the group of you are all still on the main deck where the body of Bastien has been covered temporarily by a tablecloth that Richard pulled off one of the tables. Isel is still standing over the body, staring glassy-eyed down at the deck, and the screams of the crew members are ringing through the air. What would you all like to do?
Curl into a ball and panic.
Good start.
I think
Fine, I pass.
Somebody get me over there. I want a closer look at this body.
As you say this, you can see Richard kind of looking over at you and back down to the body and kind of glancing over to Isel, and he kind of shrugs and holds up the tablecloth a little bit if you want to get a closer look at it.
Yeah, let's test my sanity today.
Yay.
Lucille's gonna like slowly walk over, hitching her handbag higher up over her shoulder, and she'll like try to kneel down, but she can't because her bad hips. But she wants to do like some sort of. I mean, he's dead. Can I still do like first aid? I want to like examine what happened to him.
Yeah, I think that would be more of a medicine check because he's already dead. But if you're trying to ascertain what happened.
Yeah, that sounds good. I have nothing in that compared
Nice.
to my first aid, but I don't care. Let's try to get 1%, everybody.
You got this.
46.
Nice. Almost.
All right, you bend down, and as you get closer, the smell hits you. It's like sun-dried fish, but not the good type, the rotten type on piers that you find sometimes. And you kind of gag a little bit and back up, and it's hard to look at.
I regret my actions. Someone help an old girl.
Are there any like crewmates around?
Yeah, it seems that a lot of the crew has kind of gone into the boat, but there's a couple that are mingling in kind of the dining area, like talking in hushed tones, and all of the servers are kind of grouped together too in there.
I'm gonna grab, if there's like one that's sort of like by themselves a little bit, I'm gonna go up to them and I'm gonna try to grab them by the collar. Is there someone I can find that's a little bit less?
Yeah. I mean, they're all kind of standing close together. Like, it seems like they're debating with each other to see what they should do. But there's definitely one that's kind of off to the side that you could go up to.
Okay, I'm going to go up to them, grab them by the collar. I'm going to look them in the eye, and I'm just going to say, you tell me right fucking now how I get off this goddamn ship.
Miss, please, I don't, it's going to be okay. We're going to figure this out.
I didn't ask if this is going to be okay or not. I said, tell me how to get off this goddamn ship, or it's your life.
We're in the middle of the ocean,
Yeah,
miss.
and a body just got dragged out of the fucking water.
We have the lifeboats, but if there's something in the goddamn water that I don't know, miss, look, if you just stay calm, we're gonna go find what the hell is wrong with the propellers. Everything will be okay.
Stay calm, you say. Yeah, you're right. I popped my lid a little bit. I'm more concerned about all these kind folk on the ship, and I'm just looking for a way to make sure that I can help guide them in the right direction if things hit the fan a little more than they have.
Right, of course. He's gonna kind of like really, really carefully pat your shoulder a little bit.
I'm gonna like flatten his collar a little bit as I say this.
Don't worry, we definitely have enough safety boats for everyone on board. If we need to leave the ship, we've got we've got flares. Yeah, lots of safety procedures that the captain mostly knows.
Yeah, of course. All right. Well, I'm sorry I blew my lid. I'm gonna go I'm gonna go scope out the situation myself and make sure everything's fine and dandy. You keep doing your job.
Of course. Please be careful, miss.
Yeah, whatever. And I'm just gonna walk away. And then I'm gonna go look for one of these fucking boats because I'm gonna steal one.
All right.
So while all of that's going on, is it possible for John to? I would like to make 2 rolls. I would like to roll like a spot hidden to look around the room and see if there's anyone, not the room, but from our that is not behaving as the way that they should be. I just kind of want to look around and like, was this something that was planned, or is this a big is this a murder mystery weekend instead, that this isn't a real dead body,
Ooh.
Okay, yeah. Give me your spot hidden roll.
Okay. I rolled a 43 out of 84. Pew, 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 pew.
Nice.
So just a normal success. I was 1 away from the
Spend a
halfway
luck point. Oh, yeah.
Nah,
1 luck point.
We're fine. This is good enough. I'm happy with this.
Okay, yeah. So you take a moment to kind of look around and see how everyone's acting. There does seem to be a genuine panic on the board, on board. The crew members do seem to be kind of hurrying back and forth. You can hear them going up and down the stairs, and you can hear a couple shuffling through the captain's quarters up top. The servers, a lot of them are kind of in tears again, huddled together, comforting each other, seeming again kind of confused, especially with the lack of leadership now that the captain has disappeared. The other companions, you can see Richard is kind of reluctantly has like a hand on Isel's shoulder, and he's like patting him like, snap out of it, man. Anne is chatting with Margaret and Septimus, and they're all kind of looking between Isel and the body and towards the crew, and they haven't really made a move, but they also do seem to be genuinely disturbed, and no one really knows what's going on.
It's not out of place. Everyone is acting as if as if a real dead body came out.
Yes. I will mention though, out of everyone, Isel seems the least surprised, but he does seem the most upset.
Okay. I'm gonna walk over to Lucille. So, what did you see? As I reach over to help you get away from the body, as you screamed to get away.
Oh, well, the smell was something terrible, but I couldn't see anything out of what we saw from afar. There weren't any. I couldn't look for too long.
So you believe it to be a real body?
Oh, definitely. Something fishy happened to it for sure. The stench was overwhelming.
Oh gosh. For a moment, I thought,
for sure.
for a moment, I thought maybe we were on a murder mystery boat trip, but apparently not. Well, okay. Interesting. Well, let's get away from the body and maybe we should, let the crew kind of take care of this.
You're a charismatic man. Do you have any experience helming a ship?
Ooh, helming a ship? No, never. I did act on a show where I pretended to, know how to pilot a ship, but I just kind of took the wheel and just went left and right. You don't actually have to pilot a boat on the set, so it was a fake one, anyways. But no,
I
not
think
really.
these men need someone with leadership personality, not so much the skill, but you have a quality about you that people could follow, and their captain seems gone.
Well, I mean, I'm sure they've got protocols in place. I don't know if I'm quite the person for that, but I guess I can give it a try. Excuse me, everyone. Excuse me. I know something terribly horrible has gone on, but I think it's quite a good idea if we just keep our wits about ourselves and just relax, take a deep breath, maybe not near the body because I hear it smells really bad. But let's get our wits together and figure out what the next step is. I think the first step might be to turn this boat around and get back to shore. What do we say? Get the Navy police involved, or the ocean officers, whatever they may be.
Coast Guard. You hear Penny. Coast Guard.
Coast Guard. We get the Coast Guard over here, and we straighten this whole thing out.
Okay.
Would you like me to roll something for that?
I would love for you to roll. Could you roll me a persuade?
A persuade? Okay.
A persuade. Or I will let you roll charm as well if you would prefer.
Fast talk.
Can I roll acting?
Okay, yeah. Yeah, I will let that happen. Yeah,
I don't know what's going on.
You're bringing out your internal actor.
Yeah, because my persuade is 10, so that's not gonna happen. And then what's my charm? My charm's actually pretty high because I am quite charming.
Yeah.
My charm. Where is charm?
It's on the left.
Charm 65, acting 70, so it's only like a 5% difference. So.
All right.
78%. So
no,
not a success.
We're not listening to you. You're not the fucking captain on this ship.
Would you like to push your roll? You can give me a justification.
Okay, so what do I give for when I push a roll? I have to give some luck away, is that right?
No, so you could spend luck and you could get down to the 70 threshold. Or you could push your roll, and when you push a roll, it means that you completely re-roll. And if you succeed, then you succeed. If you don't, something really bad happens.
Yes, I'm gonna push the roll.
Okay.
And as Josephine says that you're not the captain, I go, I may not be the captain, but right now it's not about who the captain is. It's about getting our straightening our spines and tightening our belts and getting this done, and let's get us home.
Oh, I'm so inspired. I don't know about you.
I really want his autograph.
Okay. 47% this time.
Okay. When you give this fine rebuttal to Josephine's comment, you see some of the crew members kind of look over and, kind of like glance between each other, and they're like, yep, he's the best we got. And you see a couple of them make their way over towards you, and one of them kind of scratches his head, and he's like, so, what should we do, boss?
I think is there a form of radio or way of communicating to land or other boats on here?
Maybe. John, do you know? And he kind of like hits the other guy, and he's like, the captain usually does that stuff, I think.
Okay, well, that sounds like we should head up to the bridge, and look around, see what we can find up there.
Yeah, good idea.
And the rest of how many people are there? How many crew members came forward?
There's just 2 of them that came forward, but there's another 3 kind of mingling in the dining hall.
Okay, I'll shout out to the other 3 and be like, and you over there, fix those damn propellers. Do I look brittle bone to you? It's gonna get worse if we're stuck in the middle of the ocean.
I'm not even gonna make you roll. That was beautiful. One of the guys clutches his chest. He's like, oh, yep. And he books it down the stairs towards where you assume the engine room is.
I lean over to Lucille. Great job. That was perfect. I also think you should come with me up to the bridge. You've flown planes before. I imagine some of the controls might be the same. I have no idea, but I think you've got the best eyes out of all of us to figure out how to get this thing up and running.
Oh, I'm always up for an adventure, honey.
I hold my arm out for Lucille to grab it.
Fuck yeah, slide right in.
I'm gonna grab Penny by the scruff of her The sleeve. That's the word. The sleeve of her shirt.
The scruff of her sleeve.
It's an old southern. It's a southern thing. You wouldn't get
is
it.
it now? Okay. I haven't got a scrap on my sleeve.
Hey, sweetheart. These two are content to stay on this hunk of junk and die like this poor sucker here. I see it as an opportunity to get ourselves off this, and I need a right hand if you catch my drift.
Or you can't man a ship or a lifeboat by yourself, is what you're saying.
Listen, do you want me to save you or not? I can leave you behind.
From the sounds of it, they're gonna need someone to operate a radio, and none of these incompetent sea folk aren't. So
What's it
I'm
take to
staying
talk
on
on a
board.
telephone? I'm talking about getting on a ship, one that works, getting our ass back to shore, and not having to deal with whatever mangled this man up.
But what if whatever got Monsieur Laurent dead is still out there?
And we should
While
stick
we're
to
trying to push
numbers,
to the
shouldn't
sea.
we?
Safety in numbers. If we're both in the ship, we're both dead.
Then maybe we can convince a few more people to come on.
Well, I'll leave you to that. I'm going to do what I can to be useful on the ship. Maybe you can redirect some of that energy and help out too.
What a great idea. I think I'll go with that. You scuttle along and help those two. I'll be right behind you.
I run after, John and Lucille?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
Yeah.
John and Lucille. I'm just like, do either of you know how to run a radio room? I'm pretty sure I can figure it out, but we're going to need someone to be able to. I'm here to help if you need me.
All the help we can get, the better. Let's all three go.
I'm gonna get a quick sight of the body under the cloth, and then reluctantly start to follow them at a distance.
Okay. All right. Are you guys hurrying or trying to be stealthy or just?
No, I don't think there's any reason for us to be stealthy. We've got the permission from the crew basically to go up there and start finagling. So, if anything, we're going with bravado.
Beautiful.
Agreed.
I'm going stealthy.
Okay, so Josephine doesn't want the other three to know that she's following.
Oh yeah.
All right, give me a stealth roll.
Our hero.
Oh, are you kidding me? It begins. I got an 81 on my 75 stealth.
Oof.
You're pretty dang sure that I'm following you, probably.
Would you spend anything for it, or just gonna let it go?
I feel like spending to sneak from the party is a bad spend. I think I'll save on to it to sneak from a Shaggoth or a Cthulhu or something.
A Cthulhu? What makes you say that?
I
don't
would
know.
say that the name of the game probably is.
No, we're
what
gonna
I
That
run
might
into a
be.
call.
Oh, damn those calls! Anyway,
So yeah, you clearly see that I'm following you and being kind of skittish.
kind of shady about it, but all right. So all of you start heading up the one stairwell that goes up to the captain's quarters, which some of you have been up already, so you know where it is. And on your way up, you pass one crew member who's coming down, who's kind of shaking his head, and he goes, "Oh, the captain's not up there."
that's fine. We're here to try and figure out a way to back anyways. He's probably just as frightened as a lot of the people on this boat. So let's just get going without him, you know?
I just pat John's cheek and I say, "There's a new captain now."
Look at me. Look at me. I am the captain now.
Damn it.
The man will look deeply into your eyes, and he'll just nod and say, "You're the captain now, sir."
Yeah, and I go in and I bring Lucille to what I presume to be the controls, and I look to Penny and I'm like, if you can get a radio working, go for it.
Actually, before he disappears, the crew member, I'm just like, is there a radio room anywhere that you would radio? It would be near the captain's quarters for sure.
Yeah. Well, it's not a room, but I think he's got one of the radio things.
Okay. So I just follow them and hope there's something.
Yeah, it does seem once you guys get up there, there's kind of the main control panel with the different kind of dials and stuff that tells you different information about the boat. And kind of off to the side, there seems to be what you assume is a radio system. You see the little walkie thing that radio systems have. Halie does not know these terms, but
They're called knobs. They're called knobs.
Is there
Knobs.
Yeah.
is there a blueprint, like a map of the ship?
Would you like to go looking for one?
Yes.
Okay.
I feel like the best place to find a comprehensive map of the ship would be the bridge.
Brig.
That's a-
Brig is the jail.
Prison, yeah.
That's down below.
You don't want to go there.
I do
Yeah.
an investigation.
Yes.
Where is my? There is an investigation one, right?
I was gonna say, I think it's going to be
Spot hidden?
hidden.
Oh heck yeah! I got 69 in
Yes.
that.
Nice.
Of course you do.
Oh, that's a 7. So that's a heckin'
Holy!
critical right there.
That's a great
yeah.
success. Okay. Yeah, you kind of glance around the room, and you notice immediately, kind of on one of the side shelving units, there's a little piece of paper sticking out, and you walk over and grab it, and it seems to be just a simple layout of the ship.
Great. Now I can find all of the safety boats and get the hell off this thing and just gonna fold that up and put that in my purse.
Where's the captain's quarters? I'm going to say that to one of the crew members.
Okay, they've all gone down now.
Oh,
But
okay.
even just glancing around the room, you can see that at the back of the bridge, there seems to be another room that has like a big anchor on it, and it says Captain Barnes. So you assume that's where his quarters are.
I'm just gonna while Lucille's looking at controls and Penny's looking
Yeah.
at the radio, I'm gonna go over to the captain's room and open it up, and maybe he's hiding in his room.
Okay, you open the door. It swings open without resistance. Could you give me a spot hidden roll?
Of course.
Roll initiative.
Yeah.
Honestly, I was ready for sanity, but I got a 67, so just a success.
Okay. You kind of look around the room for a minute, and it doesn't take long to ascertain that it looks like almost like it's been turned over or like someone packed hastily. There's kind of clothes strewn out of drawers, and it looks like the bed's kind of a mess.
We
The
passed somebody on
wardrobe.
the stairs on the way in here.
Yeah, it seems in some sort of disarray.
Shit.
We should find someone to go check the lifeboats out and see if there's one missing.
Looks to me like the captain had the good sense to leave this ship. John, was it?
Yes.
You seem to be a man in charge around here. Perhaps
Apparently.
that's the best idea for all of us is to hack into one of those ships and get out of here.
I'll be completely honest with you. I think that sounds like a horrible idea. Now, hear me out. Hear me out on this. Safety in numbers. There's quite a few of us. This person that has died, if this is something in the water, like a shark or something, getting in a smaller boat seems like a bad idea while we're in a large boat.
If anything, we need a bigger boat.
We always need a bigger boat.
Listen,
So-
I'll be honest. Got a little freaked out when I saw that body, and I might not be, making the rational decisions that I need to. Y'all mind if I stick around you until I find a better crew to hang out with?
I wouldn't have it any other way. Please stay up here with us. It's just us. It seems like the crew's working on the rudders, and we're trying to get everything set together. Stick with us and stay away from the water, I guess. Never thought I would say that on a boat.
I turn around and pretend that I'm looking for something and mumble, "Fucking do-gooders."
All right, let's take a look at these navigation controls. And she plops down her purse, and it does like the heaviest thud you've ever fucking heard. And I want to see what I can see on this control panel of the boat.
Okay. Are you just trying to see if you know how it works?
Yeah, is there anything like lighting up on there? Like anything that's drawing my eye? I'm not sure of like the technology we're working with of like maybe something marking that where the malfunction might be, or if not, then yeah, just how this might work in general.
Okay. Being a pilot, it looks fairly similar to things that you've used before. So you can see that there seems to be like an on-off switch. So you can turn it on, and it seems, some of the lighting comes on, but the lights start flashing. And you think, it probably functions.
Okay.
If you want to give it a go.
Heck yeah, let's do it. Is this a pilot role? Because I'm piloting a boat, or is this like operating heavy machinery?
I will let you roll pilot because I think this is similar enough that you have some experience with it.
45, which is definitely under, not a critical success, but still a success.
Okay. Yeah, it doesn't take too long for you to kind of spin a couple dials, and you can pull up the little walkie-talkie thing.
Yeah, walkie-talkie.
Again, Halie does not know the terms, but you know what I'm talking about.
So I can communicate with the. Sorry, I'm using the walkie-talkie.
Yeah, it's there if you want to try saying something out into the ether.
It's a ham radio, apparently, on most boats.
Oh.
Should send out an SOS to the world.
Yeah, I'll click it on and say, hello, this is the Constellatia out on the ocean. I don't know what ocean we're on.
New York Ocean.
We have a man overboard. Intense fuckery on board. Please help. SOS. Over. And then I turn it off.
Don't turn it off. You're waiting
for
it
Unclick it. Unclick it.
Did you remember to say over? I think I heard you supposed to say over.
I said what I said.
After a second, you hear kind of a crackling coming from the speaker, and you hear hello, can you repeat what you said?
Yes, this is the Constellatia out in. Is there like any sort of way for me to see our like waypoint, or like any sort of like where we are in
longitude
the ocean?
and latitude?
Yes, indeed.
I learned that in school.
I'm sure, having been a former pilot, she might know how to figure out her location, I think.
Give me a navigate roll.
All right.
There we go.
How many degrees and minutes are we?
I got a 52 and my navigation is 40.
Oh no.
Yeah, so
Spend
I
that luck.
I don't want to spend 12 luck.
Push
I guess
it.
this is kind of
Push the
important.
roll.
Push it real good.
Sure. I'll like hold on 1 second there. My eyes aren't what they used to be. And then I'll like try and like flick a few more switches in my way of pushing my luck. Does that work?
Yeah, push the roll again.
Okay. 11.
Ooh.
Nice. Okay. Yeah, you shuffle a few things over, and you kind of carefully get close and look at a few of the listings, and you're able to give them a relatively accurate description of where you guys are.
Okay. And then I'll also say, Captain seems to be missing and at least one dead. Send help right away.
Okay, and again, you're going to hear kind of like a crackle again. It's kind of like you're in and can't signals.
God
And like a
fucking damn it!
you hear like a and then like a
Fuck. All right, new plan. New plan. Everybody, look around. Do we have one of those tapping machines for the Morse code?
Morse
This radio's
code?
a piece of fucking shit, and then I hang it up.
I think this is it right here. I assume that Penny's in front of something that could be remotely a Morse code machine.
yeah, I mean they're pretty obvious to see. I would say yeah, you can easily find one.
Ta-da! And with a basic knowledge of Morse code, she's going to use it and send out an SOS.
Okay.
I remember this from a film I was in. It was ... long dot, long dot, long dot, ...
Well,
Wait, I
short,
believe
short,
those
short, long, 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 short, short, short.
Yeah, I believe those long ones are called dashes, now that I think about it. Anyways.
I have a solid idea of what these are. So she flicks things on, lights, some small lights come up, and need a roll.
No. I
Okay.
I don't even know what I would make you roll for that. I think it's pretty simple. An SOS
Language
is pretty.
other.
I was gonna say language other.
Nah, you're okay. You're able to tap out a few
Smart.
SOSs, and you wait for a bit, and you don't get a response, but you hope that it went through somewhere.
It's really not much else we can do at this point. We have to wait.
While they're doing that, can I rummage around in the captain's quarters to see if I can find anything?
Sure. Give me a
Like
spot
really
hidden.
get my hands dirty in there.
Go get your hands dirty.
That's a 64 on my 69.
Nice. You
Nice.
find the boxers right away.
Hell yeah.
No,
the classic hearts. Nice.
are you looking for anything in particular? Like, are you looking for items of value or just anything weird?
I mean, Josephine wants to look for items of value, but I think she's looking for any reason that the captain wouldn't be here if she can find it, or like if he was in on anything, anything that like compromises him, I guess.
Okay. Yeah, so you kind of rummage around. He's got like a desk and a wardrobe, and you spend a few minutes kind of going through the different drawers. And in one of the top drawers of the desk, you do find an opened letter. And it says something about the sinking of a ship and that it's a dangerous area to be in, and that basically that the bottom of the ocean has kind of strangely graphed structures in it. Like it seems like there's some kind of drop off or a strange coral reef or something that no one has stopped to investigate closely. But you get the sense that the captain was aware there was a danger here.
Yeah, did the captain write it, or did he receive this letter?
He received it.
I'm gonna go out just brandishing it and be like, that rat bastard. Seems like the captain was a little bit more in on this situation than we had previously assumed. Seems he was well aware that the dangers of this mission would bring us into strange structures and crashing ships and whatnot.
Josephine, what do you say you and I go and do rounds and check on the lifeboats? See if the captain's still on the boat or if he took one and left.
Yeah, let's say we do. Old timer. What's your face? You good up here?
It's Lucille, darling.
Old timer and Lucille, you okay up here?
One moment, and I just want to see, is there a way for me to like try and turn the engines on from up here?
Are the keys still here?
there's in like the Titanic, there's that weird like shling
Yeah,
thing.
yeah. No, it does seem like the basic navigational controls are up here.
I'm pretty sure that device was just to let the coal people know to put
I
more
think
coal,
so.
and I don't think that they're probably on duty right
Shush! Let me try and do something.
To kind of understand the system, though, I think I would need another navigation roll.
Okay. Double zeros is 100 or 0?
100%.
All zeros is 100.
Okay, 107. So definitely not.
Oh no, double zeros and a 7 is just a 7.
Then
yeah,
success.
I thought you were saying you got double zeros and a 0.
Yeah.
A crit fail.
Yay!
Okay, nice.
Opposite.
All right, so kind of looking over the controls, you've been in so many different planes, and this is just another navigational
Plane
system.
on the
No
on
big
the water.
deal. Exactly. Less complicated. You're above this. So you quickly kind of garner that most of like the navigation happens up here, but like issues with the engine working would probably you'd have to go to like the engine room underneath the ship.
Yeah.
This is more for steering, essentially.
Okay, great. Then I'll just say to everybody, it seems like I've done everything I can up here. The real problem is in the engine room. I could take a look at it if somebody would escort me there.
Penny, do you mind escorting Lucille there?
I suppose
Josephine
so.
and I are going to take a walk.
You got a good idea where that is, right, Penny? And I kind of like wink at you.
Deep down below. I have a funny suspicion that the boilers are underneath us.
Out of character, that's because you followed me to the engine room last game.
About just as easy as you were able to. I'm just gonna go. I have nothing quippy to say to you right now.
I wouldn't know what you're talking about.
Let's head on down.
All right, so I'm assuming all 4 of you are gonna start making your way down together.
No, Penny and Lucille are going down the boilers. Josephine and I are going through and checking the lifeboats.
Yes.
They are all on the same level.
Ooh.
Haha.
Then we'll do that awkward
Convenience.
thing where we say goodbye and then we start walking in the same direction.
Oh, are you? Is this the? Oh, this is the way you're going.
okay.
No, after you, of course. Yeah.
Well, here
And
he
Lucille
screams
is
and
like,
shouts.
in front, so you all have to go at her pace, which is very slow.
Hey, Penny has to walk beside you, arm in arm, just to make sure you don't slip on those stairs. So she's going painfully slow with you. So
Okay, so you all very slowly hobble your way down this flight of steps. And when you get to, because it's the captain's quarters, then you get down to the main level. And you know beneath that is the rooms level. And some of you know that beneath that is where there's the lowest deck. Josephine found the map, so she would know that that's where the lifeboats are located. And also the engine room. So you all...
I'm going to pretend that I'm just figuring it out so that they don't know that I have the map.
Sounds good. So you all very slowly make your way down. And as you're going down the stairs and you kind of hit right kind of near the rooms level, suddenly all the lights flicker. And you kind of pause, and they flicker again, and they go out.
oh, crimey.
Somebody hold me!
It's like you cling on the pen. She's like, whoa! I can't
I'm not
breathe.
glad
I
that we
can't
stuck
breathe.
around on that ship.
What was the name? I can't remember. This is Jake being very bad with names. What was the name of my friend that I had last episode?
That would be Margaret.
Margaret.
It's Margaret Henway.
I'm gonna look at the rest of you and go, I'll be back. I have to go find someone.
Well, don't leave us around. I'm just a scared lady out in the darkness. I'll go with you.
Lucille, let go. I can't breathe.
I'll let go when the lights turn back on.
Someone turn on the lights.
We're gonna make this
Penny.
happen.
You feel something wriggle a little next to your arm.
Lucille, would you stop that?
As Simon climbs.
It's Simon.
Simon climbs a little bit further into your shirt.
Okay. Simon.
Oh, making new friends.
Oh, Simon. Oh, hi.
I think I'm gonna stick
hi.
with Big Strong Man, if you don't mind.
Is it daytime? What time is it?
By now, it's probably close to 5. Though there is still sunlight out on the main deck, but it's going down quickly.
Okay, Lucille will calm down a little bit. The shock of it all. I'm sorry. I overreacted.
Okay, Simon, come on out now. It's okay. Oh, there he is. Oh, he's all warm and everything. I assume they like really warm spots. Okay. Hey, buddy.
Yes, it's true.
Buddy, if you're going to stay in there, I'm going to start charging you rent. Get out.
All right, come on, Simon.
Oh, dear Lord.
He'll gently climb back to his owner and just settle back in.
Yeah, you're lucky I like snakes there, Simon. Fresh. Anyways.
Josephine, if you'd like to come with me, I'm going now. Penny, Lucille, stay here, or maybe go up a deck and stay in the light, or find some lanterns, something. But I have to go, and I start walking on the room's level towards where I assume her room is.
Okay. Do you have any form of light with you?
No, I don't.
I got my cell phone.
No,
No.
because I left, because I have a lantern, but it's in my room.
Do we each get a key for these for like our personal rooms, or were they just left open basically?
Yeah, you all would have gotten a key.
Okay. Mr. John, if you'll give me a moment, I can probably procure us a source of light.
Okay, do it.
I'm gonna try to lockpick just the closest room.
Okay.
I mean, I'll check if it's open first, but then I'll go lockpick it.
So the one that's right next to the stairwell, basically.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah. So you go to try it. It is locked. So do give me a locksmith roll.
The lovely handmade lockpicking set that I got made when I actually had money. My locksmithing also 69 because I'm an adult. 46. That's a success, not a beautiful success.
Okay. So it takes you a little bit of finagling. You think you almost got it, and then you kind of shit and have to kind of restart a little bit. But after a couple minutes, it successfully, and the door can swing open.
I'm just gonna look for where the lanterns had been in the previous rooms.
Okay, it is extremely dark on this level. There's a tiny bit of light coming from the little window that goes out onto the small deck on this level. But besides that, there's not much. So in the room, it's almost pitch black. So as you're creeping in, you have a general idea of what your own room is like. So you think you can kind of make out where you're going. And you kind of use your hands to feel your way in. Can you give me a spot hidden roll?
I will definitely do that. That's a 15. That's that's almost a great success. That's a good success.
Okay.
The middle one.
Okay. Yeah, it doesn't take you too long. You're used to sneaking around in the dark. Your eyes adjust pretty well. So you get over to the nightstand and you're able to get your hands on the lantern. Can you also give me a luck roll, please?
All right. My current luck is 69 as well.
Oh my God! How does this keep happening?
How many 69s does a person need?
That's an 85.
That's not an answer that you can count.
Nope.
I can't push a luck roll, can I?
You cannot.
All right. Well, that's a failed luck.
Okay. And also, John, where are you at this point? You're still standing by the stairs?
Yeah, no, I'm at the door. I followed
You're at
Josephine.
the door. Okay.
Yeah.
All right, so Josephine, as you're bending down to grab this lantern, your eye kind of catches a glint of light, and in a little tableside mirror, you see a flash of yellow, and what looks like one large bulbous eye staring at you, and then it blinks and it's gone in a second. Can you please roll sanity for me?
Ah, fuck.
Son of a bitch.
Fuck.
Yeah, you weren't kidding when the spooky shit was gonna happen this episode.
I have
Jesus.
to roll below my current number, right?
That's
sanity?
a 20. Oh no, it's a 20. No, my current's 21. Never mind. I got a 24. I can't push sanity.
Aw.
My sanity is a 15 and I rolled a 33. So
Okay. So Josephine, here's my okay. You only lose 1 sanity.
Great.
And you just get a really awful chill down your back. You whirl around, but you just see John's silhouette in the doorway. There's nothing out there.
I feel like I'm holding my gun out when I turn around, pointing it at John now, and holding the lantern that's not on with a gun. And I'm like, all right, talk to someone else. Got the lantern for you.
I like slowly reach out for it. And I reach into
I put my gun back in my purse. It's just a little gun.
it's quite all right. And I pull out my lighter and I would like to light the lantern.
No problem. You've lit a very similar one the other night, so you know exactly how it works. A nice gentle glow fills the room, and
I'm gonna stare into his eyes. No, like suspiciously, to see if they look like the eye that I saw in the mirror.
Because I saw
That's
it.
casual.
I saw it as well, right?
did you roll for luck?
No, I didn't roll for anything. I just stood there.
Okay. I would say probably not.
Cool.
I think at the angle it was at, it would be difficult. So don't worry about it. You're just confused.
Josephine, why are you staring at me that way?
It's just been a strange day. A lot of stuff been happening, you know.
Look, now that we're away from everybody, I wanted to talk to you for just a moment. Can we walk and talk?
Of course. And I take one more glance at the mirror before we leave.
It is blessedly empty.
I don't. Sorry, go for it.
No, go ahead.
I don't blame you for wanting to get on a boat and get out of here. In fact, I would like to go and maybe find someone else on the boat and maybe fill a lifeboat up and get some people out of here. Is that something that you still want to do?
Yeah. I mean, I don't want you to get the wrong impression of me. I wasn't looking out for myself. Long story short, my daddy passed away on a boat crash, and I was just I was trying to look out for everyone else, you know. So yeah, if we can find some more survivors and get ourselves on one of those lifeboats and get out of here, that'd be mighty peachy keen to me.
I understand that, and we all go through dangerous situations differently. I want to make sure that as many people get off this boat safely. Okay? I am worried a little bit about sending people out on a lifeboat, but if that's the direction you want to go, I'm not going to fight you.
I appreciate it. And you know, if Penny and the pilot want to come along too, they're mighty welcome.
Anyways, let's go. And I would like to look for Margaret's room.
Okay. Did you guys go back out into the hallway? Or are you
Yes.
still kind of
Oh no.
standing?
So that conversation happened, I imagine, as we were walking.
Yeah.
Okay. So as you guys kind of finish your conversation, just kind of heading out into the hallway, you do hear at the end of a hall a kind of click of a door closing.
I continue to walk. As of this moment, I have no reason to think anything differently. So I would just continue walking in the direction I believe her room to be. I mean, there's
Okay,
other people on the boat.
I'm gonna get another hold on my gun. Just
Okay,
in preparation.
Can you both give me a spot hidden?
Sure thing. That's a 1, baby.
Great, because
Nice.
I
Wow.
failed. So I rolled a 98.
Oh.
Both
Okay.
opposites of the spectrum.
I'll write that down as something
What
I get
is
to roll.
your what is your number on that? Like your base skill number, Jake? Is it over
84.
50? Okay. So you're fine.
Yeah, that's why I'm disappointed, because it's my highest stat. And I
Okay.
still managed to roll a 98.
You gotta do the joke number.
I have a 16% chance of failure, and apparently it's 100% right now. So
Ding, ding, ding.
Sometimes the dice, man. All right. As you're walking kind of out of this room into the hallway, Josephine, you stop and you're kind of like, oh, like, hold on. That was Margaret's room. You were distracted by the eye, so, you know.
Oh, I know that the click came from Margaret's room.
No, you just broke into Margaret's room, and that's where
Oh.
you got the lantern.
Wait, you said we were looking for a Miss Margaret, right?
yes.
Well, sweetie, we just came from Margaret's room.
Okay, that must mean that she's still on deck, so maybe we'll head that way.
Yeah.
I just want to make sure she's okay, and that's all I'm trying to do.
All right. Yeah, I'll come with.
And then we can get the two of you, and I can grab some crew and maybe get you all on a lifeboat.
Well, that sounds all right.
Great.
Now we'll follow him to the deck.
Okay. As you guys are leaving, can you both give me a listen roll?
Oh, I'm gonna fail that one.
Can't remember if I got 50.
I got a 84 out of 20.
Got 70 out of 50. Wow.
I am rolling like
Alright.
it's D&D right now.
No problems. You guys leave without issue.
Cool.
Without issue? Yeah, is that the nice way of saying, yeah, you missed this really good clue that I was going to give you to find? Yeah, okay.
Yeah, you
We'll
see
never know.
shit all.
Is Penny and Lucille still at the steps? Because I imagine we have to go back to the steps to
I think
go
it
back
took me
up.
a while to.
I
it took me a few
mean-
minutes to open that lock.
Was waiting for you guys to go through your thing, then we can RP of just like, so Lucille, do you want to stay here and see what the problem is, or do you want to go back out into the light? Or does Simon want to go back out into the light?
Well, let's see if we can get a lantern. I do want to look downstairs and see what we can fix. These crew don't seem to know what's really going on.
Is there anything like down where we are, or in the boiler room at the very least? Anything that could be like just a
So you guys would have stopped kind of on the same level as the other two, and they went off
Yeah.
looking for a lantern.
Mhm.
So if you wanted to kind of wait for them, they'll bring one out. Or if you wanted to do some of your own investigating. Or you could keep heading down to the boiler room if you wanted to.
I
chances
think
that there might be some light down there, maybe?
I am not going into any unknown areas without a lantern, sweetheart.
Then let's wait for the others and see if they have something we can use. Then I'll go with you. I'll go
Oh.
first, even.
What a lovely idea.
So John and I were having this
I'm glad you thought of
conversation
it.
while walking away from you.
You guys are probably a little bit up the staircase, so you couldn't quite hear each other. But yeah.
Catch up to you guys
Penelope,
afterwards.
we got ourselves a lantern, dear.
Cool. Can we use that?
How
mean, we're
close are we to the... Because we're going to go look for Margaret on the deck, right, John?
Mhm.
Yeah.
Tell you what. You guys are going down into the deep, dark depths of this thing. Why don't you hold on to the lantern, and we'll go up top, and we'll meet in the middle. What do you say?
And for the record, just because I kind of brain forgot stuff, it is lit, right?
Yes.
Okay.
Hella
it's
lit.
lit. All right, hella lit. Nice, sweet. So I like my lanterns lit. Anyways. It's like, we'll be back as soon as we can.
Lead the way, darling.
Oh, that's right. I said I would go first. Okay.
Okay.
I'll follow.
All right. Let's start with John and Josephine.
Split the party. Yeah.
Split in the party.
Always
All
works
right.
out.
Not going to bite our ass at all.
It's pretty easy for you guys to get back up the one level to the main deck. And it doesn't take long for you guys to see that Margaret's still standing with Septimus and Anne, and Richard and Isel are all still kind of out on the balcony area, deck. And then there are still kind of servers and one or two crewsmen kind of wandering around the inside dining area.
And I don't see Margaret.
Margaret's out on the deck. You can see her.
So then I'd like to walk over to her.
Okay. Yeah, she'll look up at you as you come over and offer you kind of like a small smile. She obviously looks a little bit shaken from the events of today.
I put my hand on her elbow, and I kind of lightly, not push her. That's not the right. Guide her so that we could maybe have a conversation off to the side.
She'll follow you without much. She'll just kind of like pat Septimus on the shoulder and say, "I'll be right back," and he just like nods vigorously, and he's holding another little glass of water and he's shaking violently.
How are you holding up?
Well, better than some. Not the best situation to be in.
Well, I wanted to talk to you. A few people are planning on grabbing one of the lifeboats and trying to make it back. Some of us are going to stay here on the boat and try to get the boat up and running. I wanted to give you first offer of what you would like to do.
Oh. She's gonna kind of look down to her hands for a moment and like genuinely consider it. And kind of, are you worried at all about whatever thought Bastion?
Quite.
Mm.
I'm something doesn't quite sit right with me. It feels unreal. It feels like I'm on a set. I know that is very cliche, but it feels like there's something going on. The captain's missing. We've managed to find some letters that he knew about this weird object that Isel has, and the death. It just, something doesn't quite add up. And while I am getting a little worried about it, I wanted to make sure that you were okay.
Quite. Thank you. I've been thinking about it a bit. I think perhaps it might be wisest to try to get this ship working first. And if we can't, then we should definitely leave. I think I heard one of the crew members saying that there was something tangled in the propellers, though. I'm not sure if we have the equipment to untangle that.
We'll figure it out. I promise. Will you do me a favor?
Hmm.
Take your very nervous friend and head up to the bridge and just stay away and be safe.
Yes, I think perhaps that would be best for him. Do you think I should take Isel with me? He looks a little green.
No, I want to have a conversation with him as well. He needs to. Him and I just need to have a conversation. I just think the two of you will be fine up there.
I understand. All right. Well, do be careful. And let me know what everyone decides. Septimus, darling, let's go up top. We'll get you a nice drink.
And as she pulls away, I grab her by the waist and bring her back in, and I put my hand across her chin and make her look at me, and I just plant a very soft kiss. And then I let her go and turn around and walk away.
Suave.
She swoons a little bit. She's like, oh. And then
I'm
kind of gathers herself and goes to grab Septimus.
I'm gonna catch John before he goes to Isel and be like, couldn't overhear a bit of that. You gonna stick around to take care of your little girlfriend, or are you still planning on making for the shore?
I've never planned on being one of the people on the lifeboat. I'm making sure that you have people so that you're not going out on a suicide mission. There's a difference.
How chivalrous.
Would
Maybe
you
we
like to
should
join
both
me?
talk to Isel.
Yes, that's what I was going to say. Would you like to join me for this next conversation?
Of course.
Oh, Isel. Good boy.
Isel looks up to you, but he doesn't quite meet your gaze. Like his eyes are a little unfocused as he looks up to you.
With Isel, I'm not going to be gentle. I'm going to very much give him a nice hearty pat on the back and very much guide him away from others so that it's Josephine, myself, and Isel alone.
Okay.
Yeah.
He kind of lets out a woof as you pull him up and over. And Richard kind of gives you a look, but he doesn't try to stop you. And you successfully kind of get off to a side of the deck without anyone else on it.
What the hell is going on?
My dear sir, I wish I knew.
Cut the shit.
Look, I genuinely don't know what happened to Bastion, okay? I don't know what went wrong or where it went wrong. All I know is he normally Isel is quite a boisterous, outgoing kind of figure to look at, but right now he seems quite kind of hunched in on himself.
We're gonna do good cop, bad cop. I'm gonna kind of go up and like gently, platonically put my hand on his shoulder and be like, what was his last name again? I wrote it. I can't read my Hilderoy?
Hilderoy, yeah.
And I'll be like, it's all right, Mr. Hilderoy. We all had a bit of a shock, and I know that this is not the day that you were looking for, but my friend here is just looking for some answers. Now we've got a hunch brewing that someone on this ship knew what was gonna happen, and I don't think it's you, but anything you can tell my friend will surely help us dissuade any thoughts that it is.
Right, you're right. Most people call me crazy when I start talking about this kind of stuff. You know, my interest in the occult. A lot of people think I get carried away or chase mysteries that don't exist. But that artifact I have, no one can tell me what it says, but one of my books, the journal that came with it, it has similar markings. And it has a kind of emergency fail-safe, I believe, written in. It doesn't make sense, but it does lead me to believe that perhaps there is something dangerous about these artifacts. Of course, you must know, most artifacts have lots of this stuff, which is just, no one wants to steal things that are cursed, obviously.
I mean, with the right amount of money, anyone's willing to steal anything.
Suppose. Yes. I don't know. I don't know what's going on.
I just kind of like, I start like gently rubbing his back and like, it's all right. It's all right, Mr. Hilderoy.
He seems to kind of like lean into it a little bit. He looks a little bit like a kicked puppy. Like, oh, I can't believe this is happening to me.
I want to now introduce Bad Cop, and I want to grab him. Is he wearing a tie?
Yep. Yep.
I'd like to grab him by his tie, and I would like to pull him towards me, and I'm going to put my hand out and go, Josephine, please give me that letter that you found in the captain's quarters.
Oh, of course. You mean this one?
And I take it and I go, explain this, and I push it into his chest and push him off of me now. So I literally pulled him in to push him off of me.
Okay. He falls. He falls back, kind of hitting his tailbone and goes, oof. And he kind of like holds up the letter and actually like does take 2 or so minutes to read it and runs a hand through his hair and he goes, oh, I mean, yes, we knew it was going to be a little bit tricky sailing in these parts, but not deadly.
Well, it is deadly now. We've got one that is dead and at least one person missing. So,
I'm sorry, sir. Are you suggesting that man died by a coral reef?
I'm saying one person died on this mission, and you are the one that's running it. So it's your responsibility. A director on set is always responsible for the care of his performers. You are the director in this situation.
Just look at the optics, Mr. Hilroy. Up until this point, you've hired a ragtag crew to find these little trinkets for you, and today you've got an audience to your failure, and we're just trying to look out for you to make sure that when the dust clears, you're squeaky clean. So you got to tell us everything.
You're right. I can show you the book again. I know a little.
Oh no, he's disappearing.
It's the Cthulhu!
Nah.
Liesel's disappearing.
Nah. Ah.
Well, what the best part about this is that this is actually a great time for a break because we're about an hour and a half in. We're about an hour and 20 minutes, so we're about 10 minutes early. So we're gonna take a short 10-minute break while we figure out how much our keeper has been taken away by Cthulhu. So we'll be back shortly. I said coming in hot, but I realized that we were already hot because we're all on camera.
Oh yes, are we rolling?
Yes, we're live.
Oh shit!
Hello, everyone. Sorry for those internet issues, but I'm glad we left on such a wonderful cliffhanger.
Oh yeah.
And we're gonna leave it hanging because we're gonna go back to Lucille and Penny.
I knew you were gonna do that.
Yay! What a real cliffhanger.
Yeah. All right. Okay, so the two of you are trying to make your way down to the boiler room, right?
Yeah.
Yes. I'll
Okay.
follow you, sweetheart. You take the lead.
Okay.
Penny is gonna make her way down, or at least it's worse. Are we still on the level, or do we have to go down a level to the boiler rooms?
You would have to go down one more level.
Okay.
So you guys are just kind of hanging out around the rooms level. Are you trying to be quiet about it, or just heading downstairs, just going for it?
I don't think anyone else would be down here.
Okay.
We're not doing anything wrong, so
We're not. We're going to see what's going on with the technical stuff.
normal.
It's all very chill. Okay. As you're heading down, though, I would like both of you to give me a luck roll, please.
30. My luck is 75, so I pass.
Nice.
My luck is 35. I rolled a 67.
Okay. So, Penny, as you're leading the way down, just as you're kind of rounding the corner, it's a very tight staircase. As you're kind of rounding the corner to go down, you pause for a second because you thought you saw something at the very end of the hall where the rooms are, kind of down by the bathrooms. And you stop for a second and you hold up your lantern and you swear you saw a flash of something green, but it's gone so fast you're not sure.
That's odd.
What's odd, honey?
Oh, I don't need to go to the bathroom. Carry on.
All right, you guys head further down. So kind of at the bottom of this long, tight staircase, you see it's kind of a narrow hallway. To the left, there's a door. You can just see the little porthole. It goes out to what you assume is the lowest deck. So there's the door, or you can go straight, and it looks like the corridor kind of turns to the right.
Is there anything written on the door?
No, it's just a door that leads
Does it got a porthole?
outside. Yeah.
Oh, this leads outside? Oh, okay.
Yeah, it leads out to the deck.
Oh, okay. So I guess we can carry down the hallway then.
Okay. As you're heading down the hallway, Penny, can you give me a spot hidden?
For sure. I got the right. There we go. Ooh, this should be good. Oh, sweet. So. Oh shoot! I got a 12. Which is my critical success, I think.
Nice. Okay.
Yes, it's
So-
the 12 is indicated as my crit, I believe. So yeah.
Okay. So as you start going down this hallway, you kind of hold the lantern up so you can see where you're going, and you pause because at the edge of the hallway, you see a little spatter of something. It looks like goo. No, blood. Definitely blood. You see tiny specks of blood on the farthest wall.
Lucille, I think we should be careful. I see specks of blood.
What? You'll have to speak up, honey.
I see specks of blood.
Blood! Do I see it?
Once she points it out, you can see it.
Does it the pattern, does it look like someone's been like hit or something? Is it like sprayed or is it like dripping?
It's hard to tell from here. There's only a couple of tiny little bits. So you can't really tell from this hallway, but it looks more like a spray of blood than like a drip.
Okay.
I'm gonna actually kind of do like the thing to Lucille, just like stay here and don't make a sound. And I'm gonna go take a look at what it is. And Penny's now going to stealthily and quietly, so she doesn't attract any attention, just in case there's something down here.
Okay. Could you please roll stealth for me?
Oof. It's an 18. And I just
Okay.
have the straight 20% stealth, just what the base
Okay.
is.
All right.
Whoa.
Are you leaving the lantern, or are you bringing it with you?
I'm bringing it with me, but I'm shielding it.
Okay. All right. So
I'm holding on to it, and there's like a tiny struggle, and then I let her have it.
Actually, you know what? For it to be a bit of that sort of difficulty, then I just leave it with Lucille in that case. Then just there's your safety blanket. Hang on to it and hold it up as I already tell you. Atta girl.
Okay. So you very carefully start edging your way towards this corner where the hallway goes down. And you can see the holding the lantern up, there is enough light for you to kind of navigate to the corner, and you kind of peek around the side. And it's still dark. It's a bit hard to make out, but you can definitely see pools of blood on the ground and sprays up the wall, and you think maybe drag marks, but it's so shadowed that it's difficult to see what happened. Could you please give me a listen roll?
Oh boy. This is getting kind of awesome. And it's a 47. And it's just the base. 20.
Okay. So you're kind of peering around, trying to see what the fuck has possibly done this. Do you want to keep sneaking forward or go back? Or
We're going back. Lucille, we gotta get the hell out of here.
What did you see?
Don't scream. Pools of blood. We gotta get out of here. We need help. We need more people. We can't just do this on our own.
Listen, you have to speak up, honey.
So I go right into like Lucille's ear. We have to get out of here. And I just try and like just push her and just guide her out.
I like
as you say this,
Oh, sorry, go ahead.
you hear a and then like a slam on a wall.
Hey, look.
You can't see anything, but you think you hear maybe footsteps. You hear a
Go,
and then
go, go,
another
go, 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 go. Get out, get out, get out, get out, get out, get out.
Lucille leads the way on the steps, going so
We're just-
slowly.
Come on.
Okay.
I would like
No.
to actually try to be quick, but I know that she herself is very slow.
right.
But I'll try to be.
Can you both please give me dex rolls?
Oh boy.
Well, I think we made the best choice.
I failed. I
Fucking-
got a 57
Okay.
out of 40.
Wow, I got a 95.
No.
You were worse than me. You fucking fell or something.
Okay.
Damsel in distress. Holy crap.
In your panic to get up these stairs, the lantern is swinging wildly, and you can't quite see where the steps go up and when they go down, and everything's stretching weird, and you get around the corner, and Lucille hits the deck, and then Penny directly after her also hits the ground. You're making so much noise.
Oh, God.
And you can hear something behind you scraping against the walls, a really deep, like.
Oh, God.
Am I
Are
holding
you-
the lantern still, or did it fall?
You're still holding it.
Okay, I'll try to raise it up to look behind us.
As of
Oh, God,
this
don't.
moment, you can't see anything yet, but you think you hear almost like a slapping of something starting its way up the stairs.
All right, Simon, we've got to get out of here. And I abandon the lantern and use both hands to get up.
Okay. Are you following
Same.
Penny? Both of you booking it out?
We're
All
booking
right.
We're trying.
Okay. So both of you awkwardly get to your feet, half helping each other, and book it up the stairs. Are you going all the way up to the main deck?
Yes.
Yeah, I'm
Okay.
looking for my hero, John.
Yep, me
Okay.
too.
It's difficult to see because obviously you left the lantern. So you're kind of half feeling, half shimmying up. You can still hear something at the bottom of the stairs, but it seems to have slowed. You think maybe perhaps the lantern confused it? You're not sure. But you head all the way up to the main deck and burst out. And at this point, we will switch back to John and Josephine and Isel. So, before they burst out of the stairwell, you guys have just given a really lovely speech about responsibility to Isel. And he is genuinely looking guilty. He's kind of playing with his hands and fiddling with his jacket a little bit. And he's saying, look, I can show you the journal I have. I know some bits of what it means and some of what it doesn't, but I really don't know a lot about these artifacts. Yes, there was some inkling that it might be dangerous, but like I said, most of them have these things included. They're all dangerous. I don't know. I have another little artifact. It's a piece of glass, but I've seen weird things in it. Again, I know this sounds crazy, but we're at the point of crazy, right?
What kind of things have you seen in this glass?
It's hard to describe.
Well,
It
try.
looks
Try for me.
like strange cities or
What,
planes.
like Manhattan?
Perhaps, but darker. A lot
Manhattan at night?
darker.
Broadway? What?
Uh,
You gotta be more specific.
Look, it looked ancient, different. Not like normal ruins. It looked functional, but old. I don't know. It was there for a second.
And you got that on the boat.
Well, I found it in the same area as the artifact.
Well, I got an idea, and I know that John's going to be pretty keen on this one, but let's say that we get your little journal, we grab whatever artifacts that you might have on this boat, valuable as they might be, and we grab a few stragglers and hop on a lifeboat. And when we get back to shore, you can show me this journal, and we can read through your little notes and your little instruction manuals or whatever.
We should go find Penny. Penny can look at this artifact and maybe see what she can glean from it.
Yes, all right. Yes, I think we should get away from this ship. I've got a terrible feeling about this.
Could
I
it
feel
be the
quite
body
sick.
lying next to us?
Yep, that doesn't help.
Well, let's find our little bookworm then and see what she has to say about these artifacts, shall we?
Oh, she likes me.
Yes, quite. Really, I have to say, none of this was my intention. Bastian was a good friend. And as he kind of trails off, you can hear Lucille and Penny burst through the stairwell, scrambling over each other.
And I shout, "It's a piranha!"
What?
There's something in the basement of the ship! It's a piranha!
There's something down there.
You see several crew members kind of go, what? And then kind of look at each other like a piranha.
I grab the nearest one and I go, the blood! The blood!
There was so much blood down there.
The ocean with piranha in it.
What are you talking about? Where's Jim?
Is all crew accounted for? Anyone that went down there at all?
Yeah,
Who's Jim?
Jim and Chris, they're both down there.
Yeah, well, they're not there anymore.
What?
There's blood down there, and there's something down there killing them. It
What?
tried to get us too.
We
What?
barely made it out with our lives.
He's gonna
Did
turn
we
and look
not?
towards John like, what do we do?
It ripped the lantern right out of my hand.
You dropped it, Lucille.
What was it? Oh,
Doesn't
God.
matter. Doesn't
Is it the
matter.
mermaids? Have they found us?
Mermaids.
I am fully walking away to find a life raft at this point. The two of them getting on deck screaming has fully validated my opinion of getting the fuck off this ship.
I immediately. Everyone, calm down right now.
Yes, Penny,
said you-
calm down.
You said you saw something down there,
Yes. It was.
Josephine, and I
I am gone.
I turn and Josephine's gone. Okay, all right, okay. Penny, get with Easel. Easel's got something I need you to look at. Lucille, explain to me a little bit more of what happened. Someone from the crew, you, and I point at the nearest crew person. I go, get me an oar or a bat or something I can use as a weapon.
You're gonna
I'm
need
not
more
going
than
down
that.
there.
No, get it for me. I'm going down there.
Immediately, Penny's gonna turn on her heel as she was going towards Isel, and then she's gonna go and she's gonna like do like dramatic film actress like cling onto like John, but she is like terrified, white as a sheet, eyes like seeing like a monster. I don't know what it is down there, but you are not going down there alone. Not without a gun, at least. A paddle will do you no good. There was blood.
That's why
There's
I wanted to
sprays of
talk
blood.
to. That's why I wanted to talk to Josephine because, well, she has one. But, that's why I'm asking for an oar. I just need to look. Bare minimum, having the lantern back is not going to hurt us. So,
Bring as many men. Oh my God! Don't. I'm just gonna go with Isel. I'm just gonna go with
Penny?
Isel.
Penny, it's going to be all right. I would like to roll a psychology to try and figure out the best way to calm Penny down and just let me go down there.
Please do. Please do.
I'm like
40?
method Penny right now. It's kind of weird.
42 success.
Nice. Okay. Penny, would you like to answer this question? What's the best way to help you settle down?
Best way is literally to just like hands on shoulders grip and just like straight up facts. She needs facts right now. She doesn't know what she doesn't know what she's.
Okay.
What you can tell is that you don't know what she doesn't know what seems to be reality at this point in time, and she needs to be grounded in facts, basically.
I put my hand on Penny's shoulder and I look at her and I stare eye to eye at her and I go, look, we're not going to go anywhere and we're not going to figure out anything unless we can have your brain together. Okay? We need to knock the heebie-jeebies out, all right? Need you to focus. Go with Easel. He's got another artifact. I just need you to take a look at it.
Okay.
See if you can get some more information. The crew, I don't know. There's a lot of stuff going on. It's going to be fine. I'm just going to go down there, get the lantern, and see if I can see anything. I'll be right back.
Just promise me, please be careful.
I will. Where's that oar or bat or whatever?
Show me this artifact, Isel.
The crew member went back into the kitchens, and he's brought out what looks like a rolling pin.
Oh, that works.
And he's gonna hand it to you, and just kind of like hold his hands up, like, "Oh, that was the best I could do."
It's fine. I reach into my pocket and I pull my lighter. I light it, and I would like to hold the rolling pin out and the lighter in my other hand, and I'm gonna slowly walk into the black abyss.
Okay.
Listen, before you go. It sounded big and it sounded wet.
Same.
Can confirm.
Big mood. Okay, thank you. I'll keep that in mind. If it's wet, it could slip, it could fall. I can get away with it. Get away from it. It's gonna be okay. Lucille, if you can find Josephine, great. If you can't, stay safe. Stay with Penny. Okay.
All right. Also, do a storyteller or keeper. Do I think that the light like attracted the thing because it maybe was distracted by the lantern? Do I feel like I need to warn John about that or no?
Give me
Do that Cthulhu mythos. That 0%.
I might not know. Yeah,
give me a psychology roll. I'll tell you what I can.
Psychology. I'm not too bad at that. I got a 30. No, I got a 44.
Okay. You're not really sure. Maybe.
I just like hold his hand and say, Godspeed. We need more men like you around here.
And I turn and I walk away.
All right. So technically, you're all going down the same way, but in a staggered pattern. So Josephine headed down first. What are you hoping to do?
Good luck.
So I've got the map, so I have a good idea of how to get to the life rafts pretty quickly, right?
Yes.
And I don't fully believe that old biddy that there was anything of problem down here. So I'm going to be my regular stealth, but try to get to the life rafts as direct as possible.
Okay, so you know that there's essentially one main staircase that goes through the entire boat, and that's pretty much the only way to get between levels. So you're going to start heading straight down. You know it's on the lowest level. On the lowest deck is where they're all stationed. So that's where you're going.
And I'm specifically not bringing light because I'm using the darkness. I'm going to try to use the darkness to my advantage.
Okay. And you're not worrying about being stealthy. You're just trying to get down as quick as possible.
Stealthy. I am still being stealthy. Yes.
Okay. Give me a stealth roll then.
I don't want people to know how much of a coward I am. 33. That's the mid success. So it's regular success, good success, and great success, right?
I think it's regular, great, and then extreme.
Okay, so it's a great success then.
Okay.
I got 33.
All right. So you're being pretty quiet. You have to go a little bit slower because you don't have any light. So you have to kind of feel your way carefully down, gripping the railing pretty good.
Yeah.
As you're passing the room's corridor, can you please give me a listen roll?
All right. Nope. That's an 84.
All right. You don't really pause. You know exactly what you want to get, so you keep heading downwards. Going down a little bit further, you start to see a bit of a shadow cast from a dropped lantern that if you keep going, you see it just looks like it's been placed kind of halfway between these two floors. And you do assume this is the one that Penny and Lucille left.
After I did all that work getting it.
It was ripped out of my hand.
Can I try to, while I'm in this scene, try to corroborate her story and verify what she said, that there are in fact some piranha that ripped it out of her hand?
I mean, Penny said that I just dropped it.
Give me a spot hidden roll.
Come on, baby. 27. That is a great success.
Nice. Okay. So looking around kind of at the scene, what you can see from the lantern is it doesn't look like it got ripped out of anyone's hand. It looks like it was just placed there. But you can see kind of some weird markings on the ground. You kind of dug a little bit closer, and it looks like this thick, viscous liquid is kind of slopped on the stairs leading up to this lantern. It's strange.
I gotta
You
get the fuck out of here.
yeah, you can't place it immediately.
This place has gone fucking mad. All right, I'm gonna head on to the life rafts. YOLO.
Okay. So as you're heading down, kind of the last, you get down to that last hallway, and then if you take an immediate left, you get out onto the main decks or the lower decks.
Yeah.
As you're coming down here, though, can you please give me another listen roll?
31. That's just a regular ass success.
Okay. So as you're kind of creeping down here, you're being careful to avoid stepping in the goopy stuff because you think it kind of looks slippery, so you're avoiding it. But as you get around to the door, like right before you go to open it, you hear a snap, and you pause, and you hear another kind of crack and chewing. You hear the mushing of teeth gnawing together onto something that's probably bone. And you hear slurping and gentle, and you think that something's down here.
Oh no.
A piranha.
Can I? Is the door one of those like you turn the thing and then like latch it to push it open?
It sure is.
All right, I got an idea. I got all those like utensils, right?
Oh God.
I'm gonna and looking at the map, can I tell if the hallway that I hear the chomping from is like a long hallway down?
Yeah, so looking at the map, you can see that this hallway turns a corner, and then it goes down all the way to the boiler room. And there's another hallway that branches off into an area where the crew sleep.
Okay.
So that hallway goes down a fair amount.
I'm gonna chuck the utensils down the hallway as far as I can to try to make a clatter, and then immediately try to open this door.
Okay. Give me a throw roll.
I'm sorry. Oh yeah. Oh God. It's just a flat 20. Here we go. How could I potentially push this? Can I just say I throw an exorbitant amount, like all the value of my utensils that I had hoped to fence when I get back to the mainland, just chuck it all?
Yeah, all sense of wanting to sell anything is out the window. You're chucking your whole handful of valuable silverware, and it's gone.
I gotta get on under a 20, so this is not a good idea, but here we go. That's an 86. Just tell what happened. Just tell me.
So you're like, okay, all right, I need to get the fuck out of this place. You take out your utensils. You didn't bring the lantern, did you?
I mean, no, it's wherever it is on the ground. No.
Okay, so it's casting just the tiniest bit of light down the stairwell, but not really into the hallway. So you turn the corner and you chuck the utensils as hard as you can, and you hear a splat, and then a deeper growl, and you can hear something spring towards you. Technically, this would fit into combat.
Oh no!
So, would you like to fight back, or dodge, or flee, or some other action?
So it's coming from deeper within the bowels of the ship, right?
Yeah, from basically you just chucked a bunch of silverware into its face unknowingly.
Cool. I mean, I'll flee back to where it came from.
Okay.
Coming in hot, John.
All right. So let me just double check my flee rules.
Hey, y'all. This is the first combat we've ever done. So.
Yeah. Get ready
This
for
is
some crunch.
exciting. All right.
Exciting is a word for this, yes. Hey, I've been Kelly Wright playing Josephine Chase. It's been great playing with all of you.
Goodbye. Yeah.
All right. So you're trying to go as fast as possible, correct?
Yeah, just barreling up those stairs, getting back
Okay.
to civilization. This was a dumb idea.
Okay. If you want to try to go a little bit faster than your base move speed, you can do a con roll. And if you get an extreme success, you'll get a little bit of extra speed. But if you fail, you'll lose a little bit.
Okay. And I won't get anything if it's not a critical success.
It has to be extreme, yeah.
Extreme. Well, I've got 70, so I feel pretty confident that I'm not gonna fail. Famous last words. Oh, that's a 15.
Ah,
Oh, that's
nice.
one less than a.
spend your luck.
Oh, that's
Spend
true.
that luck. Spend
I'll
that luck.
one luck. No more 69 luck for me.
Okay. And what's your move rate?
My move is 9.
Okay. You're a speedy little dude.
I'm
Little
a,
gal.
I'm a thief, y'all.
You're fast on your feet. Okay. And so you're booking it back upstairs, right?
I am until I see moonlight again.
Okay.
Fucking told you it was a piranha down there.
It's not. That is a big ass piranha.
You
we did
turn.
warn you.
I'm assuming you're not looking back. You're just fucking running.
Just booking it.
You run. You can hear strange garbled snarls behind you, and the slapping of what you assume is that goo coming off of this creature as it pursues you. You can hear kind of a screech. It's not quite as loud as like a bird, but like something gross in the back of its throat.
Oh.
And as you're fleeing, you think you hear something along the lines of, "Give disc."
Isol.
But you keep running.
Just keep running.
All right. It's difficult in the dark, so can you please give me a dex roll?
Oh boy.
Maybe I can. Turns out I'm more dexterous than I am con.
Then Penny and
That's a regular dang ass success from me.
All right. So you don't stumble. Your toe catches a few times on the steps, but you don't miss anything. You scramble your way upwards and
Take my heels off, yeah.
easy movement. You've done this 100 times. You're a thief. You know what you're doing. You can hear it pursuing you up till the room's floor, but then you think maybe it stops as you get up to the main floor, and just as you're coming back up, you're about to run headfirst into John, who is heading down.
I think I probably do. I think I just am I'm pushing myself
probably
so much that I just barrel into him.
Straight into John, and the two of you probably, fall backwards onto the higher part of the steps.
That's not a fucking piranha, man. That's not a fucking piranha. Oh, you're muted.
I'll be completely honest. I kind of assumed that.
Wow.
Something big. Got fucking slime coming off it.
Okay.
Can you both please give me a luck roll?
Oh, fuck. Ooh, 63, and we all know that I'm at 68.
I roll. Are we supposed to roll under or over?
Under.
Because I was gonna say because I rolled a 36 out of 40.
Okay, yeah, you're good. And Josephine, can you also roll sanity for me? now that that little scene is over?
My
Mhm.
pleasure. That's a 76.
Okay.
fail?
That's a big old. I got 20 sanity right now.
Oh boy.
I'm losing it left and right, y'all.
I rolled high. I'm sorry. You're gonna lose 6 sanity from that encounter. Which
I think this might be the second time this night that John has a gun pointed at him. But this time it's like up against his head.
okay. Yeah. So can you roll a d10 for me, please?
No.
Oh, God. Goodbye, John.
It's a 6.
Okay. So for the next 6 hours, you're having what is considered a bout of madness. So let's say for the next 6 hours, you feel like everything is wrong. Nothing's okay. No one's telling you the truth, and you feel compelled to lie to everyone. You just need to get off this ship.
What the fuck were you eating, man? What the fuck were you eating?
What I was eating? Can we? And I take 2 fingers and I just push the barrel of the gun away from.
I click it and put it closer to your head.
Okay. What am I eating? Is that what you're asking?
I killed like 5 of those fucking things down there, man.
5 of what
ready-
things?
I'm ready to kill another one. Tell me what you are.
I'm gonna punch Josephine. I'm gonna try to knock her out.
Oh Lord.
Okay, all right. That's
A brawl?
considered a surprise round.
Okay.
But Josephine, I believe you do get the chance to see it coming.
Ooh.
So you may roll a spot hidden.
That's a 38.
Which means?
That I'm gonna spend 4 luck and make that a great success.
Okay.
Oh,
So
boy.
you can see that this punch is coming. You see the motions. So you're welcome to fight back or to dodge.
I'm going to
Pull the trigger.
Yeah, what?
That makes the most sense.
Wouldn't it be ironic if you guys just killed each other before you even saw one of the monsters?
I'm in a bout of madness, and I think everyone's lying to me, and I just stumbled into someone who's trying to punch me. I think I'm gonna pull the trigger.
Okay.
Okay.
I'm gonna
I
kill
believe
the nicest guy on the boat.
What is happening?
this will. Sorry.
I already rolled my brawl to punch, and
you
it
can
is
still.
it is a critical success.
Hell yeah!
I rolled a
Okay.
4.
Okay.
So
All right.
yeah, I'm imagining this is definitely a punch to try and knock her out. You know,
Okay. Yes.
knock some sense into her.
Yes.
You want me to roll some firearm? We can just have this be like a
Yes,
glancing blow, maybe
please.
if I don't get a critical success.
Please roll.
Critical success.
That was a 3.
Oh,
Can
Ooh.
Lucille do anything? Because in this timeline, John has just said try to find Josephine, so I'm still kind of there. Is there a chance I could get involved somehow, or is it just too late? It's just happening.
With your dex score, they both go way before you do.
Oh yeah, okay.
So I'm gonna say no.
Yep. I tried. I'm so sorry.
No.
All right. Do you have your stats for your gun, correct?
Yeah.
On your character sheet?
It's a 1d8.
All right. Give us a
How
roll.
health works in this. Oh, I have 11, so he definitely has more than 8.
Okay. Whew, that was a 2.
Okay.
I didn't brain you.
So, all right. So, what happens is first the gun goes off, and it's deafening, John, because it goes off right by your ear, and the side of your head just gets nicked by this bullet. Thankfully, nothing deadly. And as soon as that happens, you swing at Josephine. And please make an attack for your punch.
The big himbo's gonna do something.
At a critical success, you deserve to punch this lady.
So, I did. I rolled. It's 1d3 plus bonus damage or damage bonus because that's a weird way of saying it. I rolled a d6. 1 and a 2 is 1. It's 2 damage plus 2 damage from my bonus damage and a +1 from my build. So I did 5 damage.
Oh boy. Okay. And what's
stronger
your
than gun?
what's your max HP, Kelly?
11.
Okay. All right.
I do have some con. I'm
You knock Josephine up the stairs, and blood pours from your nose.
Wouldn't I knock her down the stairs because she was running up the stairs?
Okay,
to us.
Good point. You knock her down the stairs.
Okay.
And blood gushes from your nose. It fucking hurts. Your head is spinning even more than it was just a few moments ago. So you're on your back, winded. It doesn't feel great. Does not feel good.
all these fucking monsters are trying to kill me.
And with that, I'm gonna look down at Josephine and go, calm the fuck down.
You've been trying to keep me on this boat. You've
Go!
been working with them.
Get off the boat. Do it. Risk your own life. I'm not gonna risk anyone else's.
You go
It's
down
gonna be
there.
you versus it out in the water.
I'm gonna like. Can I get up? I'm gonna try to stand up, and I'm gonna like hold the gun up to you and try to like move around you down the hallway.
I just keep eye contact the entire time.
I'm
So
gonna-
are you
Yep.
trying to get past John or on the lower?
I'm trying to get back out to the deck. Oh no! we
Oh,
lost
no!
Hale.
Okay.
Oh, she's back. Oh,
Oh.
Uh,
Oh
I
no.
think you're back. Say something else.
Hello.
Okay.
Hey!
Hi.
Oh,
That was a quick
boy.
one. Okay.
Okay.
I'm gonna go to the other side of John and get like back into the hallway to leave. And then I'm gonna try to kick him down the stairs.
Wow.
Okay. John, would you like to fight back or dodge?
Yeah, I would like to fight back.
Okay. So I'll need you both to roll. I guess that would both be like a
Brawl.
basic brawl.
All right, that's cool.
I really want to whip Josephine with my handbag.
I mean, you probably heard that gunshot.
Yeah. At this point, if you would like to enter combat, you can.
I don't
Great.
even. Oh, there it is. 25%. Sick.
Is there such thing as?
68.
Oh, sorry.
Go ahead.
Is there such thing as non-lethal damage when you're combating your own party?
Not really.
All right. Well, I'm glad I decided to go with my
This
handbag.
this man's been trying to kill me all along. He's not part of my party.
Okay. So as far as the dex rolls, the brawl will happen first, but then after that, you absolutely can roll to.
I got a
To
60.
swing it.
Not great. failed.
I assume everyone on the ship might have heard the gunshot.
Yes.
Cool. Penny's gonna run back towards everybody.
Okay.
When
It's gonna take a few rounds. We're probably like at Isel's and just like, I'm gonna go.
when you roll below half, that's a normal. No, it's a great
It's
success.
great. Yes.
Okay. I have a great success then,
Mhm,
not a
mhm,
critical.
Good.
Okay. Yeah, that means that yours is gonna go through. So please roll damage. Your-
So I don't want to do damage. What I would like to do is I'd like to punch the gun out of her hand.
Okay.
So like as I see her kicking, I just want to just literally just like either grab it or knock it out of her hand. Like I that's where I want to make sure it's not pointing towards me anymore.
Okay. Because we rolled for Brawl, I'm going to say you can punch it out of her hand if you would like to.
Wouldn't it still be Brawl because Brawl's wrestling?
Yeah, but I think there's a different system for like specific actions, like for trying to grab something.
I mean, I'm
but
fine with
that's
the
cool.
conclusion of you just disarming me.
Yeah, by all means.
And then I'm just gonna start running away from you. Bye.
Okay. Before, as you turn to run, Lucille is right there holding her bag. So please roll to hit.
Bam!
He attacked me.
I miss. I got a 74. I miss really bad.
This handbag swings towards you, and you duck underneath, like, oh god, and keep running. Penny, are you trying to accomplish anything as you run towards them, or you're just going to see what's happening?
I'm going to see what the fuck is going on.
Okay. Josephine, where are you trying to get?
I'm gonna stop at Penny and like put my arm on her and be like, he attacked me.
Who did? What happened?
John. Something happened.
John?
He went all at me. He tried to attack me. There's that thing down here. He was trying to save himself. Get me down there. Look at my nose. Look at my nose.
I'm gonna take in the whole situation and do a. I mean, psychology is it, but it got like shit all in it. So I'm gonna just do like a quick like rundown. So she's gonna do a psychology check at the very least. Just be like,
all right,
are you okay?
Give it a roll.
And I'm just going base with this one, so I have to beat 10. And I got an 8.
Well done. Okay.
Barely.
Good job, Dice.
So you holding Josephine, you're like, oh god, like something's wrong. You meet her gaze briefly, and you can tell that something strange has kind of snapped in her. Like she's not of right mind right now. You're thinking something awful must have happened down in the depths of the ship.
Okay, Josephine, I need you to listen to me, okay? Okay, and also repeat back what I say. You are safe with me. You are safe on this ship. I need you to go to my room, lock yourself in there, or give me the key. I can lock you in there. You'll be safe. Okay? I won't tell John where you are. I will know where you are. I don't want to lock you in the ship. I just want you safe. Okay?
I've seen those things down there.
I've seen it. You've seen it. What did you see?
There's at least 10 of them down there. I took out 5 myself. But when I came back up, John didn't want none of it. Tried to put me down there.
I don't think he was trying to do that.
You see for yourself. You go. Get.
All right, are you? What about you? Are you going to be okay? You can go into my room if you want to. Barricade yourself there for safety.
I can handle myself. Like I said. Been handling myself this whole time. Regardless of what you want of me.
I just want you to be safe. Please be safe.
Penny, would you like to roll for first aid?
I'm gonna say, do you want me to look at that? I'm just pulling up the character sheet really quick. First aid, yeah, I can try.
Give it a go.
Okay.
If it fails really bad, I got pretty good first aid.
Yeah, but you tried to hit me with a bag.
Yeah, but
it's a 52.
What's your first aid?
Base 30.
Oh.
Go, make it worse.
Okay.
Ooh. No, I accidentally go to touch it and it hurts. It's just like, oh.
Your talking doesn't seem to quite be calming Josephine down.
Still rattled, probably why.
This ain't the first time I got hit in the face. I used to fight in the ring. Hey, go on ahead.
I'm learning more and more about you about this, but... Okay, I need you to go somewhere you can be safe, but where at least I can find you later. Can you do that?
I'm just gonna like back up and try to turn the knob of the whatever door is behind me to see if it's unlocked.
So you can either be kind of going out onto the deck, or you can back deeper into the dining room.
I'm gonna go back on the deck, and I'm gonna say I'm gonna find Isel.
Okay.
I'm gonna say
Yeah,
I'm gonna go find Isel.
I kind of point in the direction where I came from. He's in that direction.
Yeah, Isel has kind of followed you, Penny, because
there he
the
is.
two of you are gonna kind of head down after John, and he's just kind of looking concerned. Kind of goes over to Josephine and kind of like very gently reaches out a hand to like put it on her shoulder and say,
Do you want to look after her, Isel?
"Yeah, are you quite all right, darling?"
Why, yeah, I'm just fine. Nothing wrong with me. And I just kind of like.
There she is.
All right. Yes. Well. Oh, did someone punch you? You should get that checked out.
No, I just get. It's dry air around here, you know.
Okay. He's gonna turn to Penny and go, "What the fuck is happening?"
I'm going to find out. Just
All
take
right.
care of her, please.
Should we get the journal?
Well, the journal's in your room and for safekeeping, isn't it?
Yes. It's in my trunk.
Go see if she can lie down and then bring it to where we all were. You'll know where I am at least.
All right. Are you just going to stay here then?
I'm going to see what's going on, and once I figure it out, I'll be back.
All right. And then we'll go down after. I don't really want to go by myself.
All right. Yeah, I'll be quick.
Peachy. And he's gonna just turn and watch after Josephine.
Go on the Constellation, they said. It'd be fun, they said.
While that's happening, I would like to walk over and pick Josephine's gun up and literally hold it by the butt of the gun with the barrel pointing down and go, Lucille, do you think you have any space in that bag of yours for one of this?
Exactly. That's what I was thinking. I pop my bag open.
and I drop it in there. I detest guns. And I've got a splitting headache now. Oh. You know, I was on a film and they and with guns and I don't know if you know this or not, but when they shoot guns in the film, it's usually real guns, and they shoot at you, and you have to have trained marksmen. So many close calls, but I've never actually been winged before.
Oh, darling. Good gracious. And then I'll start to rummage in my bag for a bottle of pills, and I pull out like intense painkillers.
It's just opium.
Is that for your arthritis?
Exactly. But honey, I do think it'll work well for your headache. Real guns, my goodness. You're with that Josephine. I don't think she is quite the marksman, but here.
Okay.
Don't mix with whiskey. I know that's what the doctors say, but don't do it.
What in the Sam Hill happened in here?
Hello, Penny. I assume you ran into Josephine?
Yeah, looking completely obliterated. What happened to you?
Oh, she shot me.
What?
Oh,
You
yeah,
punched her and then she shot you? Rightfully so. You don't punch a lady.
She
Something
had a gun
is
to my
wrong
head.
with her.
Oh, you think? She's rambling about 4 or 5 things. There was like one down there, wasn't there? Lucy?
I
Saw the piranha.
I don't know.
But there was one piranha.
She ran up the stairs, ran directly into me, pulled the gun on me, and, well, I didn't feel like dying today, so I punched her square in the face.
Okay, makes sense.
It was well deserved, if you ask me.
She's lucky I didn't hit her with the rolling pin.
What happened to the paddle?
I didn't get a paddle. They gave me a rolling pin.
Okay,
It's what they
well.
had. I don't know. It's not here nor there. But anyways,
Whether there's one thing down there, or like Josephine was raving about like 5 or 10, but I don't know what we're
Well,
dealing with.
Lucille has her gun. I'm still gonna go down there. By the way, I've taken the pills that Lucille gave me, but I have not ingested them. I have taken
Okay.
them from her, like 2 or 3, whatever she did,
Yeah.
and I'm like, well, when I get something to drink, I'll take them, and I put them in my pocket.
Okay.
Um,
We can do a medicine roll when you decide to take them,
Yeah,
and it
no,
might get you some HP back.
or it might knock me unconscious.
True. it could.
Okay.
Listen, I at least gave you the advice not to use alcohol.
Exactly. Well, I need to see it for myself. I need to see what she was talking about.
Bring some men with you.
All right, Penny, do me a favor. Can you go up and get some people? Lucille and I will stay here.
Yeah, sure can. I can do it from right here. Actually, Penny's going to like whistle. It's like, whoosh.
Yep.
I need 2 men down here right now.
Okay.
John starts
Uh,
walking down by himself.
Okay. So right away,
now.
responding to Penny, Richard actually heads over, and as he passes Isel, Isel just kind of stops him and pulls out from kind of like like when you tuck a gun in the back of your pants. He pulls out a Colt revolver and hands it to Richard, and he says, "Godspeed." And another crew member heads around too, and he pulls out a little wrench from his many pockets, and the 2 of them will follow after John.
And then Penny's gonna hurry off after Isel, like she said. Solved here, and maybe Lucille, do you want to come with?
I'm one for adventure, darling.
Well,
And I
that's-
whip out my sword cane and I follow them.
Slowly but surely.
So,
Boy, she lives a full life.
are
Keeps
you
the
guys
camera.
going to follow John down as well to go to Idel's room, or are you going to wait and see what happens first?
Oh yeah, because we all have to go down the sort of the same-ish direction, right?
Mm-hmm.
I call out to Josephine and say, "What do you say about getting to one of those boats? They're down here."
I think she's talking to you, Josephine.
I went down there, ma'am, and they were all gone. Seems like the captain's abandoned ship. Probably took a few of his closest allies with him, and
All the
they left us.
lifeboats?
They left us here to die.
Well, no more lifeboats, all the same that we have to deal with what's down there, so let's go.
Good luck to you.
I guess we're just going down while they take care of the thing. We go to your room. You'll be distracted. We won't be bothered, as far as I'm aware.
All right. Yes.
Beats waiting up here to be eaten by God knows what. So let's do this.
Yes. I do trust Richard with a pistol, so yes, let's go.
In that case, then, shall we?
He'll kind of shakily hold out an arm for you.
She'll take it. She too is also shaking.
Okay. So, John, you're heading down first. Are you trying to be stealthy?
No, I'm just going
Okay.
down.
Yeah.
I'm going down cautiously, but I'm not trying to be sneaky. I'm going slowly to keep my bearings of what's going on. So
Okay.
like, I'm very keeping my eyes open, just looking around, seeing what I see as I slowly go down.
Okay, and are you trying to get down to the bottom level, or is there...
I'm going down and I'm yelling timber. So as far as I can go, I don't like. So far, Lucille, Penny, and Josephine have seen something, and I haven't, and I need to see for it for myself. I am pushing to make sure I see whatever they saw, and to justify what's going on. I'm still at a level of disbelief, and so if I see it, I'm gonna stop. But if I don't see it at where the lifeboats are supposed to be, I'm gonna keep going down.
Okay. So as you're kind of slowly making your way down the stairs, kind of when you round the corner to where the room's hallway is, can you give me a listen or a spot hidden roll?
Ooh, spot hidden 100% of the time. I'm partially deaf because of that gunshot. So.
That's very true.
Just
I'm
a normal
always
success with 57 out of 84, so success.
Okay. So there's, with the time that's passed, the sun is pretty low down. There's not a lot of light filtering through anymore.
Mm-hmm.
So it's very dark in here. But you're keeping an eye out because apparently something's on this boat. You want to find out what the hell is going on. And as you're passing these hallways, you see at the end of the hallway, one of the bathroom doors swing open.
I'm looking.
Just waiting and watching.
Yeah, I mean, if I see it swing open, I'm gonna stop and just look.
Yeah. So it creaks open, and you wait, kind of holding your breath, trying to see what's going to happen. And you think you see a figure moving out of the bathroom. It's dark. It's very difficult to see anything that's happening, but a shadow moves kind of slowly from one end of the hallway towards the other end. And you know that down by the bathrooms, there is a small exit with like a small kind of back balcony. And you think it's heading towards that door.
Hey, you there!
The shape stops. And you hear a...
I hold the lighter out. Wait, do I have the lantern now?
I don't believe the lantern has made it off of the stairs
Okay.
on the bottom, unless you wanted to stop and grab a different one.
No. So I hold my lighter up to try and get a little bit more vision of what's going on.
Okay.
Are you do you need any assistance? Are you okay?
As you hold up your lighter, a little bit of light goes a little bit further, and you start to see a little bit more to the shape. It's gangly. It seems to have long, unnatural limbs and kind of a strange, thin build to it. Immediately you know that this isn't human, and this creature suddenly turns to you and lets out a screech and bolts towards you. So you can see now, as it's heading towards you, it's like a long, disgusting, mangled mix of a fish and a frog. Its limbs are long and reaching, and it's got goop dripping off of it. Its mouth is giant and wide, and thousands of sharp teeth glint off of the light of your lighter. It's got disgusting, large, yellowed eyes, and its gills are flicking rapidly in and out. And it is... disc! As it's leaping towards you. What would you like to do?
I'm gonna swing
All
that,
right.
that thing.
Okay. All right. Give me a brawl roll.
I got a great success.
Okay. This thing did not. So roll for damage, but add a 1d4 for the rolling pin.
So should I do my normal like melee damage and then add another d4?
Yes, please.
Okay.
You got this. I've killed like 5 of these things already.
Liar.
Oh, heavens. I would never.
8.
Okay.
I rolled pretty low, but 8.
All right. So this thing barrels towards you. And actually, as you're swinging, can you please also give me a sanity roll?
I would love to. $78.
Okay. So you only lose 1 sanity. So this is horrifying, but there's this one tiny part of you that kind of sinks into the actor role. You're like, oh yeah, I'm a hero. We're gonna get this monster. And you push off a little bit of the creeping horror. So this thing reaches out at you with its long webbed limbs, and you can feel the gross cold goop sliding over your skin, and you can almost taste the rotted fishy flesh coming out of its mouth. But you reach up with your rolling pin and you smack it really hard on the side of the gills, and it lets out a pathetic sound and goes straight into the other wall and crumbles to the ground briefly. Would you like to try to hit it again?
Yes.
Okay. So as it's writhing on the ground.
Josephine killed 5 of them, so I think I could kill 1 of them.
Wasn't Lucille
Yes.
following you?
I have such a low dex. I think that he might get to still go before me.
Oh, okay.
Is there something you would like to do, Lucille? Are you prepping anything, or?
I'll stab it with my sword cane, which I
Okay.
have drawn. But yeah,
So-
I'm still behind.
So you followed closely.
Yeah.
Okay, could you please also give me a sanity roll?
Oh yeah, right.
You got this.
I got a success. Just a normal success.
Okay.
I got a 20, which is under my sanity. So that is good.
Okay. So, Lucille, this is just another day. Another monster. You already knew a piranha was after you, and now you're right. Look at this disgusting thing. So, all right. It rolled very poorly again. So please, John, roll your damage.
The same extra d4 or no?
Yes.
Woohoo! So 3, 4, 5, 9 damage this time.
Okay. Hitting good. All right. So you see it writhing and snarling on the ground, and you just reach down and bash it again right in that same place. You think that you hit a really nice tender spot with its gills, so you aim there again, and you can see viscous dark green fluid spitting out as it's gasping, and gross bits of flesh fly out of its mouth from its last meal. And this thing, like, its limbs are all over the wall, smacking back and forth. Lucille, would you like to also roll to attack this creature?
Yes. And I want everyone to know that I have -2 to whatever damage I roll.
Heck yeah.
Beautiful.
Okay, I got a 17, which is a regular success.
Okay. So you lean down, kind of just past John. Like, you haven't really come out from behind him because you don't want to get into the fighting range, and you're able to stick your sword right in between what you think are its ribs.
Nice.
Could you please roll damage for me?
Yeah.
And the -2.
And I got a 6. So yeah, that's the most I could do. So I got 4.
Yeah.
Nice.
All right. So as John comes down with his rolling pin and you swish in with your sword, you hear an awful rattling, dry heave of breath come out of this creature, and you see the light dim from its gross, bulbous eyes as you two manage to kill this thing. It smells fucking awful. Whatever happened with Bastion, this is the same smell, but 10 times worse.
Oh,
It's a miracle.
Work.
It's a miracle that you didn't smell it before, really.
I look at the rolling pin covered in its guts, and I just look down at it, and I turn to Lucille and I go, "This the same smell that you smelt on?"
She just nods.
He puts his arm out for Lucille and go, let's get back to the others.
I slide my cane back into place and latch arms with John.
Okay. So up top, Penny and Isel were considering starting to go down, but then probably heard some really disgusting, meaty smashes and yells. So I imagine the two of you have paused and are waiting with bated breath until they see John and Lucille come back up over the stairs.
Yep.
Did you get it? Is it dead?
What was it? Was it a piranha?
I throw the rolling pin to Easel. What do you think?
Oh God, that smells ghastly. But we will do a roll for it. That was a really good roll. Isel kind of puts a hand up to his nose and he goes, "Oh, that looks really similar to the vial I have in my trunk."
The vial?
Did I not mention the vial? I don't actually know what it is, but now I'm starting to think it's similar to these guts.
Whack with my handbag.
Are you trying to do damage?
Yes.
All right, roll me some damage.
Do I have to roll to hit first?
Yes. All right. Okay. But you get a bonus die.
Hi. Well, that was just 20 right there, which means I already hit. So
nice. See if you get a critical.
Yeah. So wait, how did bonus die work? You subtract?
So you roll the doubles dice twice, and whichever one is lower, you take.
Oh, okay. 008. Is that an 8?
That's an 8.
Ooh.
Yeah. Okay, but
that's a
not
good
an
hit.
extreme, but still.
But still great. Okay, now you can roll damage.
I'm only rolling a d4 -2.
You
so.
kill eyes.
3 -2. 1.
All right. You get Isel like right in the kidney. He's like, oh, and kind of like half falls over, like, ooh, what the hell is in that bag?
You don't want to know.
A gun.
I think it's time that the 5 of us, or at least all present, go to your room, Isel, and have a discussion of what it is that's going on here.
Yes.
And like she's got looks to kill. She's been watching.
He again has a.
She's been listening to those radio shows about them PIs.
She's seen a few movies, and she also watched Josephine with just I talk.
He once again has a very hurt puppy look. He's kind of rubbing the spot on his back, and yes, you're right. Look, this mess is undoubtedly my fault. I understand that.
Oh, damn right you are.
I'm going to share everything with you. We're going to figure this out. We're going to get off of this abominable fucking boat. This was the worst decision I've ever made.
I think this actually was the better decision you made. Considering the original idea to getting all here was the mistake.
Yes, you're right. Okay. Is everyone ready? Hopefully that was the only thing, right?
I just shift my bag higher up on my shoulder.
Well, for your sake, you better hope it is. And just exchange looks between Lucille and the two of them, just like...
I slink back in out of the shadows down the hall, and I say, 4 more.
All right. Let's go. And Isel will kind of give each of you a steady look and a nod, and then slowly make his way towards the darkness of the boat. And I think that is a great place to end our second session.
I was feeling it. I was like, it's gonna end. We're not gonna know.
Not yet.
I told you I will stretch this out. I will stretch it so much.
Like, God, this is so intense. It's like being in a horror movie. I love it.
You guys killed one, though. Congrats.
Yay.
That was some great fighting, you guys.
Yeah, freaking John and Lucille.
Coming in clutch with the sword cane.
Yeah. Girl power.
All right, well, do we want to do a quick round table so you can all tell folks how to find you?
Sure.
Good.
All right. Jake, I'm assuming you would like to go last again?
I mean, I don't know. It depends. Are you going to go first?
No.
Okay, so then you go last.
All right. Go ahead, Jake. I think you're first on the page.
My name is Jake. You can find me on Twitter at IndigoQT. You can also find me running streams here on Q Times. I run a show called Court of Corvus, which is a Pathfinder 2nd Edition game where I take real-life serial killers and cult leaders, and I turn them into Pathfinder 2nd Edition villains, and I make my players fight against them. You can also catch me you can also catch me almost every single day here producing another show. Whenever you see Q Times in chat, it's always me. Or you should join our Discord. We go there and we talk about stuff all the time, just goofing around. So those are the best places. Everything else, just go follow these people.
All right.
Why? I'm gonna throw it. I'm gonna throw it to my partner in combat, Shar.
Hi everyone, I'm Shar. I'm the DM of Tabletop Titties, which is on Twitch every Tuesday, and new show coming. I'll let Kelly talk about that though. So for me, I'm the Dungeon Master for Tabletop Titties D&D campaign. We're queer and feminist D&D. We have our whole first season now out. You can watch the VODs, and our second season is starting very soon. We're doing a horror carnival campaign of Hit Point Press's Heckna. I'm super jazzed about it. It's gonna be really, really great. A bunch of people that have been on Q Times are going to be guesting in that campaign, and Kelly and myself will be there, of course, and obviously everybody else on this stream too. But check out Tabletop Titties wherever you catch your streams or podcasts. And my other thing is Drinking and Screaming, a queer and feminist horror movie podcast where we also make a cocktail to match the movie we watched that week. And that's every Monday.
You kind of see the logo.
Oh, there you go. Yeah, it was on that cup. Haha.
Branding.
Kelly. Halie, drinking and screaming partner. Go ahead.
Oh yeah, we're doing it clockwise. Hey, I'm Kelly. I'm on all the things that Char says. I'm also going to be doing a Vampire the Masquerade actual play stream on Tabletop Titties called Titties by Night, and it's going to be Victorian era, and the coterie will be playing Paranormal Investigators, and that will be Char as well as 2 others from Tabletop Titties. And I also will be having a bunch of guests on, and it is going to be a lot of fun. We're doing kind of more like less grim dark, so it's going to be like anyone who doesn't like the dark, like can't really handle the dark, grim dark of Vampire the Masquerade should be able to get into the system through ours. And yeah, you can check that out at Tabletop Titties as well.
Wait, I have a legit question. Are you legally allowed to do a non-grim dark vampire show? I'm just
called Dark Light.
I had to call
gray.
in a lot
Okay.
of favors, and I am not allowed on a lot of streams now because
Oh, okay. So
I'm more casual.
yeah, you're
VTM.
You're shunned from the grim dark world. and
Yes,
it's like okay.
it much like the Twilight court, like Council of Vampires,
Ugh.
it does have Jason Carl in the middle. I have been
Hey, we've already received his blessing, so
evicted from
it's
the
fine.
vampires. Me and my human are being hunted now.
Now I know we've jokingly talked about this off stream, but I think it is I love the idea of humor injected into the world of Vampire the Masquerade, because it is one of the few things that does not get touched upon nearly enough.
Mm-hmm. Yes, I'm excited for like we're not doing comedy, but it is going to be like lighter, you know.
Yeah, humor,
Dark Light.
It's, yeah,
Grim dark.
it's not
the Dark
like
Knight, exactly.
it's not like I'm depressed. It's really
Hey, don't make accusations that you don't. Can't hit me, though. I'm gonna. Oh wait, which side is Rose on? Rose is over here. I'm gonna push it over to Rose.
Oh, I feel it. Oh gosh. Oh, that's heavy. Gonna put that over here. You can catch me anywhere on Twitter or Instagram for the time being at Rose_Bulbasaur, and you can also catch me on Wednesdays and Thursdays on Twitch at my own Twitch, also Rose_Bulbasaur, twitch.tv, and I play Stardew Valley and freaking thirst over all the potential boyfriends I could have.
Yeah, who are you romancing?
Currently, I'm romancing Shane because I am horrible and I want a project. So
I started playing with Char and I'm romancing
Yeah.
Halie now, and it's really
Oh.
awkward to romance Halie.
Wait, are we not all romancing Halie constantly?
I think we all are.
I'm pretty sure we're all like I've seen our chat. Like
I don't
I
go
failed
for Haley
twice.
so
I'm
much.
not
Haley's
romancing
to
Haley.
me.
Oh, shucks.
I will.
I'm going after Elliot.
Yeah. At first I was gonna just go for Abigail, but then I'm just like, no, I need my problem boy that I need to fix. I need my project. So but yeah, you can catch me there between 4 p.m. and probably 7:30 PST, PDT. And yeah, I guess it's back over to you, Halie. Huh.
I'm Halie. This has kind of been the most fun project I've been working on recently. So happy to bring another couple of sessions maybe of this Cthulhu game.
Oh, okay. So hold on. Let's just take that little hint there, because originally this was the last one. Now Haley's saying a couple more. Anyone else hear a couple more just now?
I did.
I'm just.
I mean,
Interesting.
you guys have really been like seeping it in, taking your time. I'm digging it.
Why would you not? You've got a detailed world that you're building with things that are happening. We've got wonderful characters that we're developing and coming across. This is good. This is fun.
Jake,
It is.
my
We're building a
contract actually says,
relation.
15 episode series. Does yours not say that?
Oh no! Oh, did I sign the wrong contract?
Oh shit.
Oh, this is awkward.
Oh, that's COC.
Oh, that's
see.
because
Okay.
I die. Oh,
Wrong COC. I thought it was okay.
Episode 5, Jake.
Come on. No, you're all getting out alive. It's gonna be fine.
Cool.
Sure.
You saw me with that purse.
Guys, I'm not doing
Lucille
well.
is a one woman. tornado.
Missing wildly.
All right, listen here.
Okay, well, if you guys want to see me outside of this, you can find me on Twitter or on Instagram at Oliferous. I think it's written somewhere. It's weird. I'm sorry. I do a lot of cosplay stuff and, just trying to dabble in some different projects. Finishing up school, so hopefully some new stuff happening after that. We'll see.
Is that your goodbye?
That's it.
That's it. Thank you so much, everyone, for joining us tonight for this wonderful horror-filled boat adventure. Yeah, I guess that's us signing off.
We'll see you next time.
Have a
Bye,
good
everyone.
night.
Bye.
Bye.